I do have to ask you specifically because I wrote something down previously. Our guest that we had last in the show, Fowler and Campbell, specifically talked about problems with travel in Poland, and that's what the majority of his negativity surrounding Poland was his experience. But he did say he was there a few years ago, and he was saying that the various infrastructure improvements were on the way in the country. Did you experience anything like that? I was just curious.
Yes.
A little bit more recently than he was.
So when was he there? I was there in 2016, I think.
It might have been about the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were in a certain part of the country. So I think our closest game was 3 hours. And we're taking buses.
Yep.
And I remember we had a preseason game. We were playing in Romania, actually, which is odd. But they tell us we have the game. I think, let's say it's like on a Thursday, they tell us. So on Tuesday, they're like, we have to be at the gym at 6 a.m. because we're riding a bus. I'm like, we're riding a bus where? They're like, we're going to Romania. I'm like, by bus? I'm like, yes. I'm like, okay, what city are we going to? And we're going to a city that had an international airport. And I'm like, so how much time are we going to be on the bus? Like, I don't know, 20 hours. Okay. So we get on the bus. We ride for 20 hours. We get off the bus. It's like 8 a.m. We have practice. What? 20 hours. I'm like, what is going on here? So we have practice, eat, have a game that night. I'm like, y'all are insane. You're insane. And we get beat by 35.
Well, yeah.
Well, why didn't you play better?
Yeah. We're not running back after halftime and the coach is just screaming at us and we're just looking at him like, bro, are you crazy? Like, come on.
I mean, I remember specifically, and it's interesting you brought that up too, because I always think of travel stuff. And when Virginia lost to Chaminade, it was because they had an overnight flight from Japan to Hawaii before the game. And they basically the flight was delayed and they walked off the plane. And like 3 hours later, they were in the gym.
No chance to win.
There. Yeah, no chance. And
no chance.
That's the same kind of scenario you guys were in. But it was way worse because they made you practice before the game, which was baffling. That's just baffling.
Made us practice. Then we had to go eat, had like an hour nap, and then it's like, yo, we're back to the gym. I'm like, fam.
Yeah, man.
You get nothing from me, you know? Zero.
It's layup drills or GTFO. That's
yeah.